I don't think I ever thought about international service before Kennedy. I had traveled a lot. I'd traveled to Russia, Romania, Yugoslavia, spent a summer in Eastern Europe and another summer in Europe. I was more a traveler before that. After Kennedy challenged us, it was more what could we do to make a better world? Not how many places could you see and have a memento from, how many different countries. It was more what could you do?
We learned a lot. We learned a language, we learned a history, we learned how other people view the United States, which was very eye-opening. Not everybody loves us.
Well, but some of the people do. We went back 10 years later with our children to the self-help housing project. And I got out of a car. Obviously, as a Peace Corps volunteer, you don't have a car. And I had my children with me. And I just stepped out of the car, and from a block down, I heard the scream, "Señora Catalina, you came back," in Spanish. And these little kids, no longer little kids, they were teenagers, they came running and surrounded us and dragged us into their homes to show us how they had improved and gone up 3 levels in their houses, and they had sewer lights, electricity, schools in the neighborhood, all the things that we had helped them try to figure out how to demand from their government. They were paying taxes, so they should be able to get a school. And we taught them, would you call it the appellate process, where you would make a group and go downtown and sit, and sometimes they would sit for days on end with a petition that they wanted a school, they wanted a health clinic. They had them all. They got it. Cal and Peace Corps were core to what we're doing now. The fact that we lived and worked in Latin America is key to knowing how to work with indigenous people. And it happened that there had not been documentaries made on Maya weaving, and my mother had a huge collection of Maya textiles that we gave to UC Berkeley, the Anthropology Museum. And in the process, one of the scholars said, why don't we make a documentary? And out of that came, so far, 4 documentaries on Maya weaving and 1 more to come.
It's staggering to see the poverty that still exists. So there's a role for Peace Corps. Also, the role for Peace Corps is to get more Americans to appreciate their good luck, their fortune, and what a lot of people in the world suffer. And Peace Corps provides that opportunity for people to go overseas, to work, and to learn, and to come back and talk about it.
We encourage everybody we talk to consider it, to consider looking at the world in a different fashion is really what the Peace Corps is about. Yes, you get a lot when you're a volunteer, you get languages, but you give back a lot in your own country when you come back knowing about another country, about how people live.